Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi smart students, welcome to Smart English. With me again Rahman Halim from SMP Negeri 7 Bontan, Kalimantan Timur. How's life? As usual, in Smart English, we are going to learn one of the English topic. But before we begin, please like, subscribe and share the video. Let's check the bumper first. Well, smart students, in this video we are going to learn narrative text. And the purpose of our lesson today is to identify generic structure, communicative purpose, and language features of the narrative text. Well, smart students, please check out and observe the following text and try to identify the generic structure, communicative purpose, and language features of the text. The generic structure of narrative text. Part 1 is orientation. In this part, the scene is set, when and where. Characters are introduced, who and whom. Usually, the first paragraph as the opening or beginning of the story. The second part of narrative text is called complication. In this part, there will be a problem rising and developed, conflict, and leads to the climax. Sometimes it's called middle of the story. The third part is called resolution. We call it the ending of the story, where the problem is solved. There is an optional part in narrative text. We call it reorientation. Sometimes the writer states the lesson or moral value from the story. Let's analyze the text provided in this video to find out or identify the generic structure on the text. On the first paragraph, it's begin with once upon a time. It's belong to adverb of time, while two close friends can be identified as the characters will be on the story. Then, the forest is identified as the scenes of the story. So, we can conclude that the first paragraph belongs to the orientation part. On the second paragraph, a large bear getting closer toward them can be identified as problem reveal. So, we can say that the second paragraph is the complication part. And in the end, on the third paragraph, the bears do not want to touch the dead creatures. It can be the resolution since the tension or the problem disappeared. So, the third paragraph can be the resolution part. Every text in English has its own characteristics. Sometimes we call it language features. Well, in the narrative text, the language features are simple past tense, adverb of time, temporal conjunction, and direct speech in the form of dialogue to express attitude, personality, and relationship. Kinds of narrative text: folktale, legend, and fable. The communicative purpose of narrative text is to amuse or entertain the readers, which contain of moral value. Well, smart students, finally we can conclude that the definitions of narrative text. A narrative text is an imaginative story to amuse or entertain people or readers with some lesson or moral value in it. Well, smart students, how about the explanation? I hope it's clear enough for you. And I think that's all for our lesson today. I'm Rahman Halim, have to sign out and see you again some other time. Goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.